movie lovers, I'm Renee Brack, this is Movie Juice, and here are the headlines. Drew the Vampire Slayer. Now here's what that really means. It looks like Drew Barrymore might be directing the third movie in the Twilight series, called Eclipse. The actress made being a producer look easy when she got the Charlie's Angels franchise up and running. Now let's see what else this multi-talented woman can do behind a camera. There's a role coming up that could get Eddie Murphy some respect back and an Oscar nomination in the future. He's the most likely candidate to play Richard Pryor in a biopic, and we know how much the Academy loves those. Now finally, to the actor who has locked himself into a 9-picture deal. Samuel L. Jackson has agreed to play Nick Fury in heaps of different Marvel Comics movies. That's the character we saw cameo at the very end of Iron Man. Now that's got to be the biggest leap of faith in cinema history. The Secret Life of Bees is a moving drama set against the backdrop of the American civil rights movement in the early 60s. It stars Dakota Fanning, who's looking and acting a lot like a young Jodie Foster. And her co-stars include Queen Latifah, Paul Bettany, Alicia Keys, Sophie Okonedo, and Oscar winner Jennifer Hudson. Here's our US reporter Sal Morgan with the stars at the Toronto Film Festival.
I'm Lily, and this is Rosaline. We need a place to stay. You see, my mother died when I was little, and my dad just got killed in the tracks on our farm. We're on our way to Virginia, so I don't have money for a train ticket or a motel, and not that anyone would take in a Negro woman, even though it's a violation of the Civil Rights Act. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I really do. I just need some time to figure out why, so don't say anything.
Your secret. Lily! You do what you want with it.
In the movie, your character bonds with all these strong female role models. Was it also like that Offset?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely like that. Offset. It's like that now, and we're all together. And they just seem like people I would have grown up with.
We just all really clicked and got along so well, and it was such a fun set to be around when everybody was there. And it was like 25 degrees outside. It was in the dead of winter, so we were all in this little room trying to stay warm, and you know, we had a lot of good talks, you know, by the heaters, and I think that helped us bond.
I mean, I think she picked really warm, sort of lovely people. You know, Dakota, Jen, Alicia, Queen. We just were like a little family on the set.
I brought the outside in here.
Lily, that wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. I'm unlovable.
You listen to me now. There's love all around you.
I heard you were a fan of the novel before you even started shooting. Was that what got you really interested in the story?
Definitely. I mean, I thought it was a beautiful book. And this girl, the pain that she was going through, the guilt, and, you know, all the difficulties that, you know, little Lily Owens was going through, and the love that she walked into I thought was a wonderful thing to show.
Now, I heard that you were holding this book in an ad, and that's what gave Gina the idea to get you involved in the film. Is that right? Can you talk about this a bit more?
I love the book so much that I really just knew it would be an incredible film, and I wanted to be a part of it. So, I'd been kind of campaigning and really talking about being a part of this for a long time, and when Gina came on board, she knew that I would love to be a part of it, and she was starting to put the cast together, and she did open up a magazine to see me holding with a PSA, this, The Secret Life of Bees, and I think it kind of just resonated for her, you know, how perfect it would be.
Keep it down. I'm practicing.
Come over here, you're gonna get wet.
Oh, damn it to hell! Damn it to hell!
I think everybody kind of has a journey in their life, and they're all working towards finding something, and Lily does complete this one journey that makes her feel like a whole person again, and also, you know, one event in your life doesn't define you, and she can feel loved and feel accepted and belong to a family.
Don't ever be afraid. We are enough.
The Secret Life of Bees has already scored a Black Reel Best Actress Award for Queen Latifah. The Black Reel started in 2000 and recognised the on-screen achievements of African Americans. Now to one of the greatest films I've seen in the last few years, Dean Spanely. I didn't think much of it when it started, but was drawn in masterfully until I fell completely in love with it. To say too much would spoil it. So here's Alicia Malone at the red carpet premiere.
Dean Spanely is a mixture between comedy and drama. It's all about reconciliation, reincarnation and dogs. Brian Brown and Sam Neill are practically national treasures, so I want to know why they wanted to get involved in this weird and wonderful movie.
It was what I read when they presented it to me. It was this highly original, rather moving, lovely story that I could go off to England and shoot.
A lot of coercion from Brian Brown, who wanted to, wreak violence upon my defenceless person. And also I just came to my senses because it's a wonderful thing to be involved in, and I was cowardly to turn it down.
This must be a pretty good present, the premiere on your birthday.
Okay, I admit it is. I'm very, very excited, and I got to say, when I'm off the job, because I'm on the job at the moment, I'm going to have a beer and some cake.
Yeah, good. So you should.
Let us drink to the inevitable. Even when he inhaled it, he was transported to this other place. To the role of master and dog. What is the fellow on about?
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I've had a ghost on my back, so I don't disbelieve anything to do with the spirit world.
I think I'm a sloth now, actually. But,
I don't know about that. I've seen you dancing. You're pretty good at that.
you want to go now?
Yeah.
With me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Of all the creatures that a dog can chase, none exceed sheep or share pleasure.
I remember when Tim Burton remade Planet of the Apes, he had a lot of his cast go to ape school. In what ways did you channel, I suppose, your inner canine?
Well, the inner canine is really as much as anything to do with a lifetime of loving dogs. I'm very amused by dogs, and I think I understand them pretty well. And I grew up in the sort of family where there was much more affection shown to the dogs than there was to the children. And we didn't resent that because we loved the dogs too.
Why don't they get in touch? Souls, I mean. Never a word from beyond the grave. You'd think one of them would have given a shout.
Well, I imagine if the Swami is correct, they're all too busy being whoever they've become.
How do you go about describing it to people in, I guess, a nutshell?
I always say that it's a story of fathers and sons, fine wine, lost friends, and bringing it all back together again and enabling those who may be distant from us to find their heart again.
Oh, young Fisk, it must be Thursday.
It is indeed.
Very handy, a Thursday. Keeps Wednesday and Friday from colliding.
I have a great deal of trouble describing this film because it doesn't fit into any particular genre. But it's not a trivial film because it's actually about important things and things that matter. And dogs matter, you know. And fathers and sons matter, and wine matters. Conversation matters, and love matters, you know? These are the things that the film is concerned about.
Remarkable events often have ordinary beginnings. Never was this more true than of my talks with Dean Spanely.
I should be pleased now to answer any questions.
Where am I?
You are, my dear sir, in the ante-room of eternity.
Now, next week, Isla Fisher confesses to being a shopaholic, and the cast of the new Friday the 13th movie serve up a horror feast. It's been great hanging out at your place. See you for more Movie Juice real soon.